questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Building new, remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you've always dreamed of. Large or small, inside or out. Give Oliver Construction a call at 295-2289 for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289. Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical wishes good luck to the Sully Buttes Chargers. Growers, call Ken or Jack for all of your planting and harvesting solutions at 258-2708. That's 258-2708. Barber Farm Services and Barber Chemical, located under the White Water Tower, 2 miles south of Oneida. They know that hard work does pay off. Go, Sully Buttes Chargers, from all of us at Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemical. AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Buttes Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Game one is in the books as the Faulkton area Trojans, man, oh man, did they put the wood to the Chargers in that second half. They trailed, Sully Buttes trailed 24-15 at the break. They were outscored 33-14 in that second half, and the Chargers dropped one 57-29 to Faulkton area to close out the regular season and finish at 8-11 in the regular season as the Trojans go to 13-7. Running down scoring, 24 points, a career night for Presley Martinmoss, 24. 14 in the game for Annika Mueller, and all those pretty much in the first half. 10 points for Carly Cotton, 6 in the game for Jamie Sen. We had 2 for Brooklyn Mueller, 1 for Anna Asep, and that is a total of 57. The Trojans were 11 of 15 from the free throw line on the night. For the Chargers, 19 points for Paige Bacher, 6 in the game for Scotland Kinney, 2 for Sheridan Voorhees, 2 for Olivia Olson, for a total of 29 for the Chargers. And then taking a look at it, Chargers from the free throw line. The Chargers from the free throw line, they were 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I mean, hey, from the free throw line, the Chargers were 7 of 7. So if you're looking for a silver lining, there it is. 7 of 7 from the free throw line. But here's what trashes the whole thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28 turnovers. They had 29 points and 28 turnovers in the ball game. So that pretty much encapsulates what happened here in this first game here of our doubleheader. When we come back, we'll get ready to get ready for game 2, and we'll hear from the head coach of the Chargers, Brian White. That comes your way in 3 minutes. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back right after this 3-minute timeout.
The Corner in Oneida reminds you they're open after the game for your snack and beverage needs. From hot stuffed pizzas and roasted chicken to wraps, salads, burgers, and much more. They also carry a large variety of beverages to quench your thirst. The Corner in Oneida has it all, and you'll find plenty of specials throughout the store. Remember, the Corner is open for your convenience after the game. Call ahead for orders. Bus is always welcome. The Corner in Oneida, 258-2400. 258-2400.
Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, they make banking easier with convenient mobile banking. Enjoy on-the-go, secure access to your account balances, recent account activity, and check images, as well as the ability to transfer funds and make mobile deposits. Visit mysunrisebank.com today or download the mobile banking app. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Buttes athletics and activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most. Right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
Are you looking for a reliable vehicle to haul the family around in? Maybe you're searching for the perfect tailgating vehicle. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Lamb Chevrolet has a great selection of SUVs and crossovers to choose from. Check out the entire inventory online at lambmotor.com. Lamb Chevrolet and Implement, located in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Go Chargers!
Eric's Custom Repair supports Sully Butte Sports and its athletes. Eric's Custom Repair is your trusted mechanic located in Agar. Stop into the gas and convenience store to fuel up and fill up too. Eric's Custom Repair, located on Highway 83 in Agar. Call today to schedule an appointment. 605-258-2137. That's 605-258-2137 for Eric's Custom Repair of Agar. Go get 'em, Chargers.
At Purus, we play to win, which led to being named the most innovative food company of 2021. For over 30 years, we have worked to develop the highest quality peas for plant-based protein on the market, which is sourced from several South Dakota farmers. Our alliance with farmers allows us to build a safe and secure food supply in the United States. Join our Herald production team and make moves, because at Purus, it's not just a job, it's a career. Apply online, PURIS.com. Purus, born and bred in the USA.
Okay, we are back. There was one order of business I did not finish up with as they closed out the girls' game. Normally, we have post-game award show, but I think the Chargers would probably, they'd all agree that this was not their finest moment, and there'll be no post-game award winners for an unsung and for a player of the game. And they're going to try to erase this and get back to business next week as they get ready for postseason play. So no award winners in post game for the Charger girls. As we turn our attention now to the Sully Buttes boys team, as the Chargers get ready to take on the Faulkton area Trojans, and we had a chance to talk to the head coach of the Chargers. That is Brian White. Let's hear what Coach Brian White had to say for the Sully Buttes Chargers. Just a second here. Let me. We just have to get queued up here again. Unfortunately, there was a power glitch issue, and we're taking care of that even as we speak. And okay, now let's see if we can hear from the head coach of the Chargers, to Brian White, as we had a chance to talk to him before the game got rolling. Let's see what Coach White had to say. Chargers getting ready to take on the Faulkton area Trojans. Boys' turn this time now. Joining me as head coach of the Chargers is Brian White. Coach, last time you guys were out, it was a week ago today that I had a chance to check. You lost a game earlier in the week, but a tough game to finish with on your last one on the court for Mobridge. Good team, you know.
Yeah, I didn't think we played particularly well on the defensive side. I didn't think we guarded the basketball very well, and we just, they made shots, getting credit on that. Yeah. Like, they really shot it well. I think they had 10, 11 threes on us, which some were contested, some were uncontested, but I thought where we got beat was guarding the basketball. We didn't do a good enough job helping. We put them at the line a few too many times. We just didn't play quite to the level that we want to and that we expect ourselves to. So we've tried to address it, tried to create a little more defensive intensity, be in the right spots a little bit better, and kind of made that more of an urgent matter. I mean, I think we're at that point in the year where everything is a little bit more urgent. Like we don't have a month to take care of it. We've got today to take care of it. So we've had a couple good practices. The weather's kind of throwing us for a loop here, obviously, these last couple days, but outside of that, I think the practices we have had have been good. They've been productive, and we're going to continue to get better.
Yep. 3 games left of the regular season. Saturday up at Warner, and then next week at home, and Friday you close out against North Central. But first and foremost, I mean, you're facing the Trojans. Always a pretty solid club. I remember last year you guys were able to steal a victory on your home court there late in that game to get the win. But this is a club, even though they have a losing record, got to take them serious, man.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of athletes. Yeah. They're very athletic. They're going to play quite a few seniors, probably 4 or 5 seniors throughout the night. So, I mean, fairly veteran crew. They're down one of the Dieter kid, obviously, just hasn't had the luck with after football. He's had just a back issue. He played through it in football. I mean, the kid's about as tough of a human as I've ever seen in my life. But outside of that, they've got multiple other seniors, and they're a really nice group, and they're going to be very athletic, and they're going to come at us tonight. I'm sure of it. Okay. As far as your club is concerned, I mean, hopefully, you got the sickness behind you. I'm looking for wood to knock on around here, but you said you've had some decent practices here because you got a nasty stretch to come up here to finish off the week. Yeah, illness-wise, we're in pretty good shape, I think. I mean, it comes and it goes, and it is what it is. But right now, I think we're as healthy as we've been in a while, so that's positive for us. And, it's going to be a fun stretch here. We play today. We'll go to work tomorrow afterwards, and then we get to play again on Saturday against a really good Lower Brule team. We'll find out what we're made of there as well. And then we obviously finish off the week, play one, and then we're right to regions. Like, it's crazy how fast this has gone, and we're already to region time, and it's been great run, and hopefully this group just keeps it going. Yeah. Starting tonight, that first step as they take on the Trojan coach. As always, I appreciate the time. Thanks so much. Good luck tonight. Hey, thanks for coming to DT. We appreciate it. Anytime. Brian White, head coach of the Sully Butte Chargers. Pregame show continues with more after this in Country 95.3. Pregame show made possible by Bankwest Oneida. Bankwest, convenient, connected, committed.
Whitner Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitner Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152. YAG Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. YAG Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. YAG Air for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle, 605-280-8710 or Tony, 605-280-4771. Before or after the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but you can see info and pictures of past teams and players. It's history with the focus on the future. Be sure to kick back with friends and coworkers at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida. Proud to be a supporter of Sully Butte Sports.
At 83 Ag Sales, we specialize in precision planting to help you create a growing environment that will maximize your efficiency and crop yields. We're committed to helping you improve your planting and production with the best technology available. Located in Oneida, 83 Ag Sales, here to make the most of your growing season. Call us at 605-222-5385 We can help you choose the right components for your equipment and your operation.
Access Health Oneida welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Wishing the Sully Chargers good luck this season from Access Health Oneida, assuring access to quality health care. AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Butte Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
And we are back. Hi, everybody. DT along with you. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for their second game of our doubleheader here tonight. Sully Butte Chargers and the Faulkton area Trojans. Boys' turn as the Chargers, the visiting Chargers. Starting five will be Gavin Colson. Gavin, a 5'9" junior, number 20, Gavin Colson. The point guard, Wesley Whitler. Wesley, a 6'1" junior, number 15, Wesley Whitler. Forwards will be Eli Mercer. Eli, a 6'3" senior, number 23, Eli Mercer. Gavin Barber. Gavin, a 6'1" senior, number 24, Gavin Barber. And then the center tonight will be Preston Kinney. Preston, a 6'4" senior, number 32, Preston Kinney. As that starting lineup again, Colson, Whitler, Mercer, Barber, and Kinney. Chargers coming in at 12-4 in the year, coached by Brian White, assisted by Jesse Whitler and by Scott Seffner. Now for the Trojans, starting off at one guard will be John DeMaria. DeMaria, a 5'8" senior, number 1, John DeMaria. Another guard will be Carter Hall. Carter, a 5'7" senior, number 2, Carter Hall. Guard forward will be Spencer Melius. Melius, a 5'10" junior, number 10, Spencer Melius. Nolan Adams. Nolan, a 5'9" guard, a senior, number 14, Nolan Adams. And Trey McDemus. McDemus, a 6'1" senior, a forward, number 44, Trey McDemus. That starting lineup again is DeMaria, Melius, Adams, along with Hall and McDemus, as Faulkton area comes in at 8-11 on the year, coached by Kyle Erdahl and assisted by Bryce Cunningham and Casey Kopecky. So that is the starting lineup in the JV contest. Faulkton area knocked off the Chargers 34-31, the final there. So that is how that shook up, as the Chargers just got introduced. And it'll be the Trojans' turn. Again, the next action for Charger basketball on Country 95 will be next week. Will be the Charger girls in action right now. It looks like they're going to be going to Harriet Selby area on Tuesday, and we'll have that game for you, as the Chargers will take on the Wolverines. They faced them back in December and came away with a victory on their home court, but this time they'll be on the Wolverines' home court, and hopefully we'll be able to fare the same way after having a tough loss. After having a tough loss here tonight, they're able to shake that off and put that in the rearview mirror and get ready to start the postseason, where everybody is 0-0 on the season. As the Trojans have been introduced, the Chargers coming out with the road purple, gold and yellow trim, or gold trim and gold letters and gold numbers. As the Trojans come out with their home whites with the black and yellow trim, black and yellow letters and numbers. As we get ready to get it underway here, as the coming into the jump will be number 10. That'll be Melius jumping against Barber, and the officials get everybody in. Up and underway, and the Chargers start with it. Whitler gets the ball and lost it out of bounds. It'll be Trojan ball, as right away they double teamed on Wesley after he tried to get control of the ball, but couldn't get it under control. Trojans will bring it up. McNamara into the front court. Dish off with it to DeMaria. DeMaria out front for the Trojans. Stops at the on the wing on the left side. A three on the way is up and off and no good. Whitler there for the rebound for the Chargers. Forwards it over. Tries to get it into Colson. And it was knocked out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball. They'll inbounds at midcourt as Whitler will get it under control. Bring it over to Colson wing on the right side. Bring it over to Mercer. Back over to Whitler. Wesley gets under control. Out top to Mercer. Eli drives in. Kicks it out to Barber. Touch pass over to Colson as Gavin drives into the lane. Kicks it back out to Kenny. Pass out now to Mercer. He'll put up a three. Off, rims out, no good. Barber there for the rebound for the Chargers. He'll go back up, try to get it to go. Knocked out of bounds as Gavin caught the ball, went up with it, but could not get it to drop. Good pressure by the Trojans defense. Still scoreless here with 7:14 to play in the first quarter. Chargers will put on some full court pressure now as DeMaria passes it in. He gets it back right away. We were back underway for the Trojans as with it as Corbin Stark quickly checks in. McNamara on the wing on the left side. Pass out top. Catch with it there is Stark as it stops out front over to the wing on the right side. With it, Melius loses the ball. Chargers come up with it. Whitler. Wesley goes up for the shot and blocked out of bounds. And be a baseline inbounds. And the crowd going wild for a block on Wesley Whitler. Inbounds catch with it as Mercer puts up the shot, can't get that to go. Rebound on the play, flying down the court is Stark. He has it out top, wings over to the left side. DeMaria launches a three. That's off the mark and no good. Whitler underneath for the rebound. Still scoreless here. 6:33 to go, first quarter. Mercer into the front court, gets his pocket picked by the Trojans. Up with it into the front court, Melius. Bounce pass underneath, up and good for two by Hall. As the Trojans on the board first, 2-0. Chargers with it in the front court. With it is Colson. Gavin for the Chargers. Over to the right side, bank shot, no good. Put back by Barber on the left side, up and good for two. Gavin with the bucket. Gets the Chargers on the board and ties it at 2 apiece with 6:05 to go in the first quarter. McNamara in the backcourt for Faulkton area. Gets it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, gives it to DeMaria. Tian over to the right side, catch with the driving baseline, up and good for two, and a foul on the play. Melius drove it, put it up, and fouled on the play as he drove baseline on the right side. Bucket is good. Foul called. That'll be on Preston Kinney. Preston's first, team first, and trying to complete the three-point play at the line. It will be Melius as Kinney checks out for the Chargers now. And Easton Moore comes in. Shot up on the way, and that's off and no good. Whitler gets the rebound. He'll forward it over to Easton Moore in the front court. Close with it. Gavin drives under, dumps it in underneath. As he'll Moore Easton, nice little baby soft touch shot from the baseline right side, puts it in good for two and ties it up at 4 apiece. Trojans with the ball in the backcourt. It is Hall, brings it across the timeline to DeMaria, has it up front, spin move in, kind of lost control of it and got his pocket picked by Colson. Gavin on the left side gives it off to Whitler, baseline for Wesley, jump shot, 12-footer on the left side is short. Rebound on the play, coming up with it Stark into the front court for the Trojans. Has it out top, over to the right side, Moctimus with it, out top, catch by Hall. And DeMaria wing on the left side for Faulkton area. Dump out top to Melius. Melius will keep it under control, gives it over to the wing on the right side. Moctimus comes out front again. Trojans working around the perimeter out front. One dribble, it goes from Stark. A three on the way, rims out no good. Whitler underneath for the rebound for the Chargers. Wesley outlets it over to Colson. Gavin on the wing on the left side, drives toward the baseline, gets it tipped and taken away by the Trojans. Up with it, a shot up and off and no good. Mercer down with the rebound for the Chargers. Gets everybody to clear. Now Colson with it in the front court. As dish off, Whitler puts up a three, rims out no good. Rebound on the play by the Trojans, and a rebound coming up with it. DeMaria over to the right baseline, right side. Stark with it, driving into the lane. Melius puts up the shot, can't get that to go. Whitler with the rebound. He'll turn and dribble in traffic into the front court. Wesley on the right side puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Rebound on the play by Barber. Gavin puts it up, can't get it to go. And It'll be blocked by the Trojans, and it went up and hit the scores clock, and the Chargers will get the possession as Barber will check out for Sully Buttes, and Westfall Teagan checks in now for the Chargers. Baseline inbounds coming up for Sully Buttes. Also, Jet Yackley coming in for the Chargers as Colson goes to the bench. As the officials are talking it over here, looking to make sure everybody's on the same page. Baseline inbounds, Yackley tosses it into Whitler. Wesley back over to Yackley. Jet a three, baseline left side off of the mark and no good. Up with the rebound is DeMaria. DeMaria into the front court for the Trojans. Pass out top to McNamara. McNamara for Faulkton area. Drives in, goes up for the shot, can't get it to go. Whitler there for the rebound. Wesley pushing it into the front court for the Chargers as Yackley picked up the loose ball after it went off of Wesley's foot. Yackley in, dumps it over to Mercer. He'll put up a three, hits the three. As Eli Mercer with the three from out front, and it's now 7-4. Chargers by 3 into the front court with the Trojans. Melius puts up a long two, rattles in and out, no good. Westfall in the right spot, right time, gets a rebound over to Yackley, forwards it to Whitler into the front court. Wesley dribbling in, will lose the ball, gets it back over to Westfall, over to the wing on the right side. Three on the way by Yackley is off the mark and no good. McNamara there for the rebound, pushing it back the other way. Game played at a torrid pace into the front court. With it is Hall, stops at the high post right side, looking for a dish off to somebody, anybody, and he'll get it back as it was tipped away from him. Now Melius stops on the baseline right side, throws it back out to the wing, looking to dump it in underneath. There's for the steal. It is Yackley. Jet into the forward as Wesley Whitler is slow to get up as McNamara goes up for the shot. Whistle, foul on the play, and Whitler is hobbling as Wesley Whitler's checking over to the sidelines here now, and he'll check out as Colson will check back in here for the Chargers. McNamara will go to the free throw line. Foul on the play. That'll be on Westfall. Teagan's first, team second, and McNamara at the line to shoot 2 for the Trojans. As the official talking it over here now. Man, I tell you what, all the games have been physical. And 2 at the line here coming up from McNamara. As Trey steps, shot up on the way is off and no good. Also out in the court is number 30 for the Trojans. That's Weston Sen. The second shot, that one is up and good. McNamara hits the second, and Colson, or check that, Barber checks in for the Chargers now as Yackley will come out. And Whitler is just trying to test that foot. He's going to go back, and Chargers will inbounds. With it is Westfall. Teagan for the Chargers. Brings it into the front court. Westfall out front, over to the wing on the right side. Colson with it. Gavin out top with it is Moore. Easton, a jump shot from the free throw line, up and good. Easton Moore with the bucket, hits it. He's got 4. Chargers retake a 4-point lead now, 9-5. Trojans into the front court they come. DeMaria dumps it over with it to Stark. Stark goes down the lane, goes up for the shot, and a foul on the play. Stark will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Trojans. Foul on the play. That'll be on Easton Moore. Easton's first of the game, 3rd team foul. 2:21 to go in the first quarter. And 2 at the line coming up for Stark as he sets, fires. Push shot up on the way, off and no good. Back in will be Hall, Carter Hall for the Trojans. Melius will go to the bench now for Faulkton area. 1 more at the line here coming up for Corbin Stark. As a shot up on the way, and that one is good. It's the second and 2, and the Chargers lead is 3, 9-6. Chargers throwing it down the court. Moore Easton drives it on the left side, puts it up and good for 2. He's got 6, and it's now 11-6. Sully Buttes by 5 as McNamara in the back court for the Trojans. Brings it up into the front court with it. Pass off with it out top. It goes to Hall over to the high post with it. Now it's a Sen. Back to McNamas. Launches a three. That rattles in and out. No good. Trojans get the rebound. They throw it out top to Maria. Over to the wing on the left side. Catch with it there is Hall. Hook pass over to the corner. DeMaria launches a three. Baseline is up and off and no good. Barber there for the rebound. And we've got a timeout on the court of 30. Chargers are going to talk it over. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
We are back as it is 11-6 with 1:43 to go in the first quarter. Hi, everybody. D.T. Meyer along with you. Good to have you along. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Charger girls fell in the first game 57-29. And the Chargers here with the lead, but we've got a lot of game left to play here at the gym in Faulkton. As it will be more Colson. Mercer is out along with Barber and Westball. As Mercer gets it across to Moore. Easton into the front court for Sully Butte. Stops on the wing on the right side. Gives a pass out front with it to Westball. Teagan looks over to the left side. Colson will control there. Out for the Trojans is DeMaria. Hall, number 30, Sen. And Moore will put up a three. Hits the three. Easton Moore with a three. Hits it. He's got 9. And it's 14-6. Chargers by 8. Into the front court with it is Melius. Melius kicks it out to the wing on the left side. Catch with it there is Hall. Top of the key, DeMaria with it now. DeMaria starts out toward the lane, kicks it out to the wing. A three on the way is up and off and no good. Loose ball. Moore with it. Throws it forward to Westball, but wasn't quite looking for it. The Trojans get it back. Melius puts up for the shot. Easton Moore with a block. Puts it out. As McNamas checks back in, and Jet Yackley will check in for the Chargers. Now Westball will go to the bench. As Kinney checks in for the Chargers, as Barber will come out here. Baseline inbounds coming up for the Trojans. As Faulkton area sets up a four-corner play from the baseline. Inbounds catch with it. DeMaria ran to an open spot. The ball was there. McNamas gets it back on the wing on the left side. Jump step into the paint. Now up and ball was stolen away. Whistle. Contact, foul, as Gavin Colson picked up the loose ball to go back the other way and add insult to injury. Trojans pick up a team foul. Spencer Melius with his first, team first, with 43.2 seconds to play in the other first quarter. As Yackley Jet catches it on the fly, and then he tried to do a hook pass over to Mercer, baseline left side. It gets swatted out of bounds. Sully Butte will keep possession with a baseline inbounds now, with 39.7 seconds to go first quarter. 32 on the shot clock. Inbounds catch. Mercer with it over to Colson. Gavin on the right side goes up for the shot. Whistle. Foul. On the line for 2. Foul on the play. Foul called on Melius. And that'll be his second team foul. And Gavin Colson looking for his first points on the night as he'll step to the free throw line. First shot off and no good. Checking in is number 30, Sen will come in once again here. Weston Sen for the Trojans. And Colson gets ready for the second of 2. Gets the ball, sets, fires, shot on the way. Rattles that one home. Hits it, makes it count. 15-6. Sully Butte's now with 33 seconds to go. And there's like a 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. McNamas in the front court. Kicks it over to the baseline. DeMaria launches a 3. Rattles it home. DeMaria with a 3. Hits it. And it's now 15-9. Chargers into the front court with it. Moore with it. Easton back over to Yackley. Jet for the Chargers. Brings it over to Colson on the wing on the right side. Gavin makes a move in the lane, kicks it out to the wing, and throws it up as Yackley puts up a 3. Rattles in and out, no good. Put back by Kinney is off and no good. Rebound by the Trojans, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. After 1, it is Sully Butte's 15, Faulkton area 9. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Teamwork, is important to Barber Chemical in Oneida. With a full-time agronomist, sprayers, and licensed applicators, they have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
At Bank West, our philosophy is simple: helping customers succeed and communities prosper. When you choose Bank West, you also choose hometown service and South Dakota values. And the money you invest with us stays in the local community, building a brighter future for all. For a bank that always puts customers and communities first, choose Bank West. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. DT along with you. We start second quarter. As the Trojans coming out, it looks like it'll be Hall along with Stark, Sen, Mactimus, and DeMaria. Out for the Chargers, it is Barber, Easton Moore, Yackley, Colson, and yes, Wesley Whitler is back out on the court. Trojans toss it in. DeMaria catches it in the backcourt, brings it up into the front court, drives, kicks it up to the wing on the left side, catches it there. Hall over to Mactimus as he's looking, makes a move towards the lane, kicks it up out top. Three on the way. Top of the key is up and off and no good. Ball rebounded on the play. Hall with the block. Nice block from behind as Barber gets the loose ball, gives it over to Whitler. Wesley into the front court. Colson puts up a three, baseline left side off the iron and no good. Gets his own rebound, drives in, throws up the shot, and shot is blocked, and the Trojans pick up the loose ball coming back the other way into the front court. With it, DeMaria has it to the wing on the right side. Catch there by Hall. Out to Mactimus now. Throws it in underneath. Catch with it to Sen. Sen on the baseline on the right side is off and no good. Whitler there for the rebound. Forwards it to Colson. Gavin drives it on the right side. Whistle, foul on the play, and he'll go to the line for two. Foul on the play. That's going to be on Mactimus as he'll pick up his first into the second quarter. There'll be, you get different gyms, you get different officials, you get different games. Man, I got to tell you, man, these games have been physical. First shot by Colson is up and good. So he gets ready for the second, and these have been. I mean, it's you gotta play. You gotta answer back what's thrown at you. Second shot by Colson is up and good. As Wesley Whitler back in, Colson will check out now for the Chargers as Tegan Westball back in. 7:10 to go, first half. Sully Butte 17, Faulkton area 9. Trojans will inbounds as the Chargers will put on some full court pressure. Inbounds catch with it, DeMaria. DeMaria for the Trojans, brings it up the near side into the front court, leaning into the defender, dish off with it, Melius, top of the key. Over it goes, driving in is Stark, off to the baseline, DeMaria with it, stops the dribble on the wing on the left side, kick on the play as Jet Yackley playing tight defense there. Sideline inbounds for the Trojans. It will be Stark getting ready to toss it in. Inbounds into the back court. DeMaria with it. As he has it out top, pass in, goes to Mactimus, high post, right side, turns for the jump shot, and off the iron and no good. Westball there for the rebound. He'll turn and bring it up. Pass out, lets it over to Moore as Easton chases it down, gives it out top to Yackley. Now Westball with it, dumps it over to the perimeter as a three on the way is off and no good. Yackley there for the rebound for the Chargers. Over to Whitler. Wesley puts up a three from the wing on the right side. That's off and no good. DeMaria chases down the rebound for the Trojans. DeMaria turns and brings it up into the front court. DeMaria stops, swings it out to the wing. A three on the way, rattles in and out, no good. Loose ball, and it goes off of the Trojans. No, it goes. The Trojans will keep possession, so it'll be a baseline inbounds coming up here for Faulkton area as there is 6:12 to go first half. Sully Butte 17, Faulkton area 9. Baseline inbounds. Mactimus with the catch as he has it on the right side, makes a move in the lane, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Loose ball. Barber comes up with the loose ball for the Chargers. Outlets it over to Yackley. Jet hooks a pass forward to Whitler. Wesley down, puts up the shot up and can't get it to go. Rebound on the play with it is Sen. Outlet pass over to Hall into the front court. Stops on the left side. Baseline with it for the Trojans. Pass out front as the Trojans will get it, give it to Mactimus. Mactimus dumps it a pass up. and a foul on the play, and gets the bucket, and foul will be called on Gavin Barber, his first, and the bucket will count as Mercer and Colson check in. Whitler and Easton Moore will check out for Sully Buttes. As McNamara at the line for the Trojans. Shot is up and off and no good. Put rebound on the play by Sen. Gets it over. The Trojans put up for the shot. Whistle and a foul. And just like that, Gavin Barber picks up his second personal. And that's the second team foul as Kinney will get ready to check in. 2 at the line coming up for DeMaria. Shot is up and good. Kinney checks in as Barber will come out. 17-12 now as DeMaria at the line trying to trim that lead to 4. Second shot is up and good. Stark checks in for the Trojans. DeMaria checks out. Charger ball. Yackley will, actually, Westball will come back to toss it in. Now, Trojans will put on some full court pressure here now as Colson catches the inbounds. Back over to Westball. Teagan pass in at midcourt with it to Yackley. Back over to Westball. Bounce pass out top to Yackley. Over to the wing on the right side. Colson steps into a 3. Off the iron and off and no good. Rebound backside by Stark. Stark with it for the Trojans into the front court. Dish pass over to McNamara. McNamara down the lane. And, oh, wow. Okay. And the foul on the play is going to be called on Jet Yackley. They're going to get him for a block. And we've got a timeout on the court, a full timeout. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Sully Butte Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in a minute.
At Ringneck Energy, our mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of our investor partners, and provides a safe, rewarding work environment. Ringneck Energy, located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida. Call 605-945-6900 and check out our website, www.ringneckenergy.com. Ringneck Energy in Oneida, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Koenig of Oneida, Pierre, and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pierre, and Winter.
After the full timeout, out for the Chargers, it is Mercer, Kinney, Westball, Yackley, and Colson. Out for the Trojans, DeMaria, along with McNamara, Melius, Hall, and Stark. Inbounds, Trojans get it in as a 3 on the way by Hall is up and good. Hall with the 3. Hits it, and it's 17-16. Sully Buttes by 1 as Colson brings it into the front court. Pass out front with it. Yackley. Jet gets it under control. Back over to Colson. Passes it in the paint to Mercer. Jump shot for Eli is off the back iron and out. No good. Rebound by DeMaria for the Trojans. He'll spin around and bring it into the front court. Dishes it off the wing with it. McNamara. Top of the key. Hall with it. Makes a move on the right side. Stops there. Pass it back out to Melius with it. He'll pull back and pull up a 3. That's off and no good. Loose ball. Out with it is Westball. Teagan for the Chargers. Over to Yackley. Into the front court with it to Colson. Gavin out top. And the Chargers working around a 3 on the way. Is off and no good. Kinney gets the rebound for the Chargers. And it gets pushed out of bounds. Whitler will check back in along with Moore as Westball and Yackley will check out. McNamara will go to the bench for the Trojans as Sen will check in. Baseline inbounds coming up for Sully Buttes. Inbounds, catch it, pass, and a whistle and a foul on the play. And Wesley Whitler will step to the line for 2. He is still looking for his first points tonight. Foul on the play. That'll be on Sen. That'll be Weston Sen, his first. And Wesley Whitler stepping to the line here. He injured his, he had like he came up with a bad ankle, missed the first shot from the free throw line. As he averages about, I think it's 25. I thought it was 27, but I think it's like 25 a game. Second shot, that one is good. And Wesley's in the scoring books, 18-16. Sully Buttes by 2. Sen in the backcourt. Pass in the front court goes to Stark. Now Stark has it on top for the Trojans. As they look over to the wing on the left side. Catch with it there is Hall. Hall for the Trojans. Picks up his dribble, looking to dish it off. Pass out top. Ball tipped, but Trojans control. Sen gives it off to DeMaria. DeMaria for the Trojans. Pass over to the wing. Pass in under. They try to get it underneath. Melius with it back over to Stark. Makes a move into the lane. As it kicks it out to the wing, a drive on the baseline, back over, a 3 on the way, is up and off and no good. And Moore will break it down, and a jump ball call as Moore brings it down. The Trojans tie it up. And it will be Sully Buttes for the inbounds. McNamara checks back in. Trojans go big in down low. Whitler will bring it up. Wesley for the Chargers. Whitler in the front court, over to Colson, wing on the right side. Out top with it to Moore. Easton for the Chargers. Out to Colson, brings it back over to Moore. Easton, wing on the left side. Over to Mercer, wing on the right side. Passing in the lane, it goes to Whitler. Wesley puts up the shot, can't get it to go. As Kinney went up for the shot, it was blocked. DeMaria dumps it in underneath, and coming back to steal it was Colson. Cuts off the passing lane, forwards it to Moore. Easton on the right side puts up the shot, no good. Rebound on the play, they throw it out to the perimeter. With it is Gavin Colson. Gavin puts it up and good for 2. Colson with the bucket. He has 5 in the game now. 20-16 Chargers. 3:08 to play first half. Back the other way. Hauled into the front court for Faulkton area. The hometown Trojans got a lot of folks here tonight cheering on their team as they get it underneath. The Sen puts it up off and a good glass up and good for 2. And fouled on the play. Foul on the Chargers. Foul will be called on number 20, Gavin Colson, his first. Team 4th. Trojans have 2. And at the line, trying to complete the 3-point play is Sen. Shot is up and off and no good as Mercer gets the rebound for the Chargers. Forwards it into the front court. Colson with it on the right side. Now Moore on the wing on the right side for the Chargers as he loses the handle on the ball. And a steal on the play by DeMaria. Throws up the shot, can't get it to go. As the Trojans will get the ball back to Maria, wing on the right side. Top of the key to McNamara. Quick pass over to Hall. Puts up a 3. That misses the mark. Chargers there for the rebound. And behind, he goes to Whitler. Wesley pass in the front court with it to Moore. Easton on top to Whitler. Wesley has the top of the key. Over it goes to Mercer, wing on the left side. Back over to Whitler. Puts up a floater. Off the iron, no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up for the shot. Whistle. Foul as he is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on the play on the Trojans. Foul will be called on Hall. Carter Hall, his first. Team 3rd. And Mercer will come over to get some instruction from the bench. 20-18 our score. Sully Buttes by 2. And Wesley Whitler stepping to the line for 2 for the Chargers. First shot is up and good. As number 10, Melius checks back in. And Hall will check out for the Trojans. Kinney will check out for the Chargers now. As Whitler gets ready for the 2nd and 2. In, shot up and good. Hits them both. 3 for 4 from the free throw line, and that's Wesley's 3 points in the game. And the Chargers a 4-point lead now, 22-18. Inbounds with it. Stark into the front court. Pass goes to Melius. Melius has it out top. Drives around to the left side. Stops on the wing. Pass out top to Stark. Out front to McNamara now. McNamara. Pass over to the wing on the right side. DeMaria handling it there for the Trojans. Back to Melius. Makes a move in the lane. Kicks it out to the wing to Stark. Stark on the left side. Gets it off and dish off. DeMaria launches a 3 and banks it in. DeMaria with the 3 from the wing on the left side. 22-21. It is Chargers by 1 as Mercer makes the catch in the paint, kicks it out to the wing as Colson puts up a 3 off the iron and off and no good. Mercer gets the rebound, hooks it back over to Colson. Gavin drives in, puts up the shot, gets it. Up and good for 2. Nice drive to the hoop and finish. And it is now 24-21. Sully Buttes leading Faulkton area, but the Trojans are on the attack. Stark in the front court, gives it over to Melius. Left side, DeMaria handling now. He makes a spin move into the lane, goes up for the shot, can't get it to go. Whitler there for the rebound. Whitler dribbling in traffic, pass in the front court to Colson. Gavin on the left side, goes up for the shot. And shot was blocked and taken down by the Trojans. Stark brings it up into the front court. Top of the key to McNamara. McNamara for the Trojans. Stop pass in down low as we've got a foul on the play. And they're going to give two, and that'll be called on Mercer, I believe. That'll be called on Eli Mercer. And that'll be two at the line here coming up for Sen. As all the Trojans have dropped back here. 55.6 seconds to play in the first half. First shot on the way is off the iron and no good. Hall will check in for the Trojans. Melius going to the bench. And getting ready for the second of two, it'll be Sen at the line for the Trojans. Second shot up on the way, and that one is off and good. Caught the rim and dropped down and through. 24-22. Sully Buttes with 52 seconds to go in the half. Chargers with the ball, front court. Westball over to Whitler on the wing, on the brings it to the top of the point as he gets it down the lane. Puts up a floater, can't get it to go. Gets his own putback, trying to put it up, and it was blocked. And the Trojans bring it up. Makdamus into the front court for the Trojans. Throws a pass in, and the ball was tipped and stolen away. Colson will bring it into the front court over to Whitler. Wesley drives baseline on the left side, puts it up and good for two. Foul on the play. As Wesley finished on the baseline on the left side, foul called on DeMaria, his first, and that'll be the team fourth. And Whitler will step to the line to try to complete the three-point play as he's got 5 in the game, 26-22. Sully Buttes with 26.6 to play in the first half. Whitler's shot is up and good. And now Kinney will check in for the Chargers. Whitler will go to the bench. And the Trojans will bring it up here with 26.6 seconds to go in the first half. Inbounds catch with it, DeMaria. DeMaria for the Trojans into Makdamus, wing on the right side. With it, Stark. Stark makes a move towards the lane, dumps it out to DeMaria, has it out front. 15 seconds to play in the half. Playing catch on the perimeter. Trojans bringing around DeMaria now. Pulls back and makes a move towards the baseline. Spin will dump off to Makdamus. Makdamus, top of the key. Hall with it on the left side. Off of it to a three on the way is off and no good. Chargers down for the rebound. Last second heave is off the mark, and after one half of play, Sully Buttes 27, Faulkton area 22. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 3 minutes for the Blue Goose halftime report with stats, scores, and more on the way.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most. Right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Terry and Peggy Barber and family with Brett's Spray Service in Pierre, Oneida would like to wish the Sully Buttes Chargers good luck with tonight's game and all season long. Call Brett's Spray Service today at 258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales needs. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
Building new, remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you've always dreamed of. Large or small, inside or out, give Oliver Construction a call at 295-2289. for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289.
Score big on your next vehicle purchase with Lamb Motor Company in Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre. Check out their large selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at any one of their locations, or go online to lambmotor.com. That's LAMBMOTOR.com. Or give them a call today at 800-952-2222. Lamb Motor Company of Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre.
All right, we are back. Good evening, everybody. DT with you. Halftime of Game 2 of our doubleheader here at the break. Sully Butte's leading 27-22, but man, the Trojans are giving them all they can handle and then some. Let's run down scoring. First off for the Trojans, 8 points for Gian DeMaria, 5 for Carter Hall, 3 in the game for Nolan, 3 in the game for Weston Sen, 3 for Trey McDemus, for a total of 22. The Trojans 5 of 11 from the free throw line on the night, and I've got them in the books for 6 turnovers thus far here. For the Chargers, there is 9 points for Easton Moore, 6 for Wesley Whitler, 6 for Gavin Colson, 3 for Eli Mercer, 2 for Gavin Barber, for a total of 27 for the Chargers. And from the free throw line, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Chargers, 5, 6, and let's see, 7, 8. They are 7 of 8 from the free throw line. I got the Chargers in the books for 4 turnovers. So that's how that shook out. And yeah, the Chargers with that lead now, 27-22. Midway through in the first quarter, Wesley Whitler went down, and he's been favoring his right ankle. And he had to get back. He's kind of getting back into the rhythm of the game. We'll see what he can do. I'm sure he'll come back out. And kid's a gamer, man. He'll see if he can. He'll see if he can get it. If he can get it to go as the Trojans. The Trojans for the man, I tell you, for the pace that they're playing up and down the court, man, they're not afraid to push that ball, just as Sully Buttes does. So this is anybody's game at the half. Personal fouls, 2 for Gavin Barber, 1 each for Moore, Yackley, Westphal, Mercer, and Colson, and Kinney. Out for the Trojans, I've got 2 for Melius, 1 for McDemus, 1 for Sen, 1 for Hall, and 1 for DeMaria. So that's a shakedown there. And that is score at the end of the first quarter. Chargers led 15-9. The Trojans outscored the Chargers 13-12 in that second quarter. And the crowd is being entertained by some elementary basketball. The boys' turn this time. We'll take a quick timeout and come on back. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com, and we'll be back right after this quick timeout.
Whitler Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitler Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
Like 2 peas in a pod, some things are just better together. And that is why chiropractic and acupuncture go hand in hand to reduce stress, peak performance, and maximize wellness. Whether you're cheering from the stands or scoring the points, your body needs to recharge and reset between games. Let acupuncture and chiropractic help carry you through the season. Shared care with Dr. Jess and Dr. Allie is a sure way to a secure victory. Stop in and see us on Main Street in Oneida or call to schedule today, 258-2626, 258-2626.
Awahi Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 2 120-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Awahi Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at awahigraincorp.com. Grain is their middle name.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Building new, remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you've always dreamed of. Large or small, inside or out, give Oliver Construction a call at 295-2289 for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289. Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical wishes good luck to the Sully Buttes Chargers. Growers, call Ken or Jack for all of your planting and harvesting solutions at 258-2708. That's 258-2708. Barber Farm Services and Barber Chemical, located under the White Water Tower, 2 miles south of Oneida. They know that hard work does pay off. Go Sully Buttes Chargers from all of us at Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemical. AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Buttes Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
The Corner in Oneida reminds you they're open after the game for your snack and beverage needs. From hot stuffed pizzas and roasted chicken to wraps, salads, burgers, and much more. They also carry a large variety of beverages to quench your thirst. The Corner in Oneida has it all, and you'll find plenty of specials throughout the store. Remember, the Corner is open for your convenience after the game. Call ahead for orders. Bus is always welcome. The Corner in Oneida, 258-2400. 258-2400.
We are back, DT along with you. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports on Country 95.3 KLXS Pierre. As game 2 of our doubleheader, it is halftime as 27-22, the Charger boys with the lead. But man, the hometown Faulkton Trojans are hanging tough. And in the first game, my goodness, it was the Faulkton area Trojans rolling over the Chargers 57-29 in that contest. As it was 24-15 at the half, and Chargers got outscored 32-14 in that second half there. So the Chargers finished the regular season at 8-11, and I believe, I'll take a look at, they'll release their pairings later on, but by and large, now it looks like the Chargers may have to start on the road, and I believe they may have to go to Harriet Selby area. Now, that's not official, and obviously, they'll get all that worked out here, and then you'll get all the pairings for next week as postseason starts for the girls next week. And the Charger boys have a couple more games after tonight. Saturday afternoon, they'll be at Warner for the Warner Classic as they take on Lower Brule at 2:30. We will not have that game here on Country 95.3 due to some commitments back in Pierre, as we have the KCCR Farm Home and Sports Show and the Wagner Auto Blizzard sale going on. So we have other commitments for those, so we will not have that game. And then a week from tomorrow, Friday night, the Charger boys will be at home as they will be taking on, North Central. And we'll have that game for you to close out the regular season. So that's what it's looking like ahead here on the calendar, on the slate here for games on Country 95.3 and PeerCountry.com, and on YouTube at Country 95.3 Sports. As the Chargers get ready to come on back out, as the Trojans do as well. And we'll see how they while they break out of the huddle. If we get the starting 5 coming out here, it'll be Colson, Whitler, Barber, Mercer, and Kinney starting 5 there. As the Trojans still talking some things over on the bench. And it looks like the Trojans will start with the ball. And it will be, let's see, Melius, Mactimus, DeMaria, Hall, and Stark coming out for Faulkton area Trojans. As Faulkton will start with the ball, and the officials give it. We're getting it underway. As DeMaria into the front court, keeps it on the right side. Stark with it now. As Chargers in a zone defense. Mactimus throws it out front. Ball tipped and taken away. Whitler with it. Wesley on the left side puts it up and in for 2 on the steal. Wesley Whitler with the finish. And it is now 29-22 Chargers out front by 7 as Sully Butte starts the scoring in the second half. Melius with it, kicks it out to the baseline left side. Hall is there. He'll throw it out to Mactimus. He'll get it back on the left side. Work it over to the right side. Stark will tee up a 3. Hits it. Stark with a 3. Hits it. And it is now 29-25. Sully Buttes. Whitler into the front court. Bounce pass over to Colson. Gavin for the Chargers. Brings around top of the key out front to Mercer. Eli for the Chargers. Back over to Whitler. Wesley. He pulled back for a 3. That'll miss the mark. Rebound on the play. Trojans will track it down. Stark with it. He'll bring it into the front court. Dish off to Hall. Then with it, Melius. Baseline on the right side. Couple of dribbles. Gives it up on top with it. Kicks it out to the wing as a 3. Another 3 on the way. That is by Melius. Hits another 3. And it's 29-28. Chargers by 1. Quickly back the other way. Into the front court, Whitler with it. Wesley over to Mercer. He'll put up a 3 off of the mark, and that's no good. Rebound by Kinney. He puts it up off the glass. That's no good. Mactimus there for the rebound. Looking down the court, passing it down the court, throws it away as it sails out onto the stage. And Mercer will go up and get the ball for the Chargers, I think. He's trying to find his way through. Yeah, he'll just, okay. And, okay, fortunately he didn't come out like with a tuba or something like that. But we'll get back underway. Chargers will get it up and going as Whitler will catch it the inbounds. Chargers leading by 1 after a couple of 3s ran in for the Trojans. Sully Buttes with it into the front court. Whitler over to Colson, wing on the left side. Gavin drives on the baseline, throws it into the lane to Mercer, puts it up and good for 2. Eli with the bucket. He's got 5. And it's now 31-28 Chargers. Trojans bring it up. DeMaria in the front court with it. Melius has it out top. Drives it on the left side. Kicks it out to the baseline to Mactimus. Mactimus dumps it out. Stark with it now. Stark brings it around on the left side. Thought about pulling up for a shot. Mactimus gets it on the wing. He'll put up a 3. Mactimus with the 3. Hits it. 3 threes for the Trojans here to start the second half, and they trail and they tie it 31-31. Chargers with a shot from the baseline left, no good. Barber with the rebound. Mercer puts up a 3, that's no good. And Colson comes down with it, and we've got contact as Colson went down on the play. Foul will be called on Stark, his first. Baseline inbounds coming up for Sully Buttes. Sen checks in for the Trojans now as Hall will go to the bench. Baseline inbounds as Colson gets ready to toss it in. Easton Moore has come out for the Chargers. As pass goes into Whitler. Wesley for the Chargers. Kicks it over to Mercer. Eli on the left side. High post left side. Jump shot. Hits it. Mercer with the bucket. He's got 4 1/4, 7 in the game. 33-31. Sully Buttes. Trojans bring it up. As DeMaria gives it off to Mactimus. Whips it down to Stark on the right side. Mactimus gets it back out top. Melius with the top of the key. Loses the handle on the ball. Picks it up and dishes it over to DeMaria. DeMaria for the Trojans. Stops top of the key. Pass down to the corner. Catch with it there. Stark. Stark for the Trojans. Throws it underneath. And the Chargers tip it out of bounds. Baseline inbounds coming up for Faulkton area. With 13 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 5:05 to go in the third. Inbounds catch. Mactimus back underway. Trojans around the perimeter with it. Stark on the baseline left side. They work it back out top. Catch with it. Underneath as a, nope. And we've got foul away from the ball, and I think that could be on Mercer. It will be on Eli with his second personal. And it'll be a baseline inbounds coming up for the Trojans now. Trailing 33-31. As they get ready for an inbounds. Inbounds catch with it. It is Mactimus. Gets it, kicks it out to the wing as a three on the way. Is up and good by, that is by Stark. Hits the three. The Trojans take the lead 34-33. Whitler with it over down to Moore. Easton back out to Whitler. Wing on the left side to the high post with it to Mercer. Back out. Chargers working around. Colson with the three baseline left side. Good! Gavin Colson with the three. Hits it. A timeout on the court. 36-34, Sully Buttes. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30 seconds.
Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, they make banking easier with convenient mobile banking. Enjoy on-the-go, secure access to your account balances, recent account activity, and check images, as well as the ability to transfer funds and make mobile deposits. Visit mysunrisebank.com today or download the mobile banking app. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Buttes athletics and activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
We are back, and 4:34 to go in the third quarter. D.T. Meyer along with you as the Chargers and Trojans locked up in a doozy. 36-34. Sully Buttes clinging to a lead. Faulkton with the ball after the timeout. In the backcourt, it is Hall. Passes forward to Mactimus. Also a Stark and Sen, along with Demaria, out for the Trojans. At three on the way. Baseline is off the mark and no good. Mercer there for the rebound for the Chargers. He's joined on the court by a Barber, Whitler, Colson, who just caught the ball in the front court, and Moore. Easton. Jump shot from the free throw line for Mercer. Eli puts it up. The glass in, good for two. 38-34, Chargers in the backcourt with it. Hall for Faulkton area. Hall in the backcourt. Dish off to Demaria. No, he'll pass to the front court. Catch there. With it is Stark. Stark for the Trojans. Stops on the wing on the left side. Down low goes to Sen. Sen puts up the shot and gets it to go. Sen with the bucket. He's got 5 in the game. 38-36. Chargers by 2 as the Trojans answer. Pass in the paint. Off with it now. Colson drives on the baseline. Cut off there. And Whitler will check that. Mercer will cross-court it over to Moore. He'll get it back, and the ball tipped, and Moore, Mercer will chase the ball back down, gives it to Whitler. Hook pass over to Colson. Down to Moore. Easton puts up a three. Off the rattles in and out. No good. Whitler down for the rebound for the Chargers, and it gets tipped out of bounds. It'll be baseline inbounds coming up for Sully Buttes. Melius checks in for the Trojans now, as Stark will check out. And baseline inbounds, Sully Buttes. As inbounds catch with it in the lane, dumps it off to Moore. Easton, after the catch from Whitler, he gets it back and throw it into Mercer, and we've got a foul on the play. And the Trojans are going to get tagged for the foul. I think that's going to be Sen. Indeed, it will be Weston Sen, his second personal. And that'll be the second team foul for the Trojans. Chargers have won. 3:14 to play in the third. Chargers 38, Trojans 36. Boys basketball play. Hook pass into Whitler. He'll throw it back out to the perimeter. With it is Colson. They work it back out to the outside. Mercer with it. A wing on the left side. Gavin with it for the Chargers to Colson. Pass over to Mercer. Wing on the right side. Back over to Moore. Easton into the lane. It goes as Mercer puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Whitler for the putback and can't get that to go. Rebound on the backside. With it is Melius into the front court with it. Melius for the Trojans. Stops on the right side. Gives a pass into the lane. Demaria tries to put up a shot. Can't get it to go. Whitler comes down with a rebound for the Chargers. He'll get it under control. Pass in the front court over to Mercer. Eli back over to Whitler. Wesley back now to Moore. Easton wing on the right side. Pass in. Ball was tipped. And pass into Colson. Gavin catches it in the paint, kicks it out to the wing. A three on the way. Is rims out, no good. Rebound up with it, Demaria. Demaria for the Trojans. Dribbles through traffic, pulls it up with 2:12 to play in the third. Mactimus controlling, wing on the right side. Over to the left side, Melius, as he'll keep it on the left side. Demaria baseline there. One dribble, he tries to get it in down low, catch with it to Sen. Sen goes up for the shot, gets it. Sen for the bucket, hits it. 38-38, Sully Buttes and the Faulkton area with 1:53 to play in the third. Charger ball. Whitler in the front court to Moore. Out top as he gets it back from Whitler. Pass to the free throw line to Colson. Gavin drives down, puts up the shot. Blocked out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball. Stark checks in for the Trojans. Mactimus will check out. Barber and Moore will check out for Sully Buttes now. As Jet Yackley comes in, along with Tegan Westfall. Baseline inbounds for Sully Buttes. Inbounds lob with it to Whitler. Back to Colson. Back over to Wesley. Drives in. Tries to dump a pass out. Gets it back under control. He'll drive it in. Dumps up a pass. He'll go to the line to shoot two as he stepped in. Did the drop step, the 1-2 foul on the play. That'll be called on Melius. That'll be his third of the game. Third team foul for the Trojans. And Whitler at the line. McNamara checks back in for the Trojans now, as Whitler will step to the line. Wesley for the Chargers with 8 points in the game. Misses the first shot. And we've got a full timeout on the court. Trojans are going to take a 60. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most. Right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an eBill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2220.
After the full timeout here now, as Whitler gets ready to shoot one more at the line here for the Chargers. He's got 8 points in the game. Missed the first shot. And get ready for the second of two. Shot up on the way, and that one is good. 39-38. Sully Buttes as the Trojans on the attack once again into the front court. DeMaria over to Stark, wing on the right side. Stark for the Trojans makes a move towards the lane.